Hello, welcome to Frequency FX Trading. And in this video, I'll be teaching about how many trading options there are in there as a platform and how that you can trade them for profitability. So to say, you add up to the fact that we have pairs that you can add all of these trading assets to and trading type to for future profits. We're gonna start by explaining all of this to you and then giving you the ins and how to trade and use them in multiplying your win rate percentage and also to use these accumulators and trade types for profitability in the future. So we're going to start by explaining them one by one. And the first we're going to explain to you is the one we call the accumulator trade type. And so what accumulator is, for the sake of this video, I'll be using 2 USD for all the multipliers I'm going to be trading. Let's say if we use 2 USD, we want to take profits at 210 USD. So our growth rate, if you want to choose your growth rate, is going to be in the percentage of all of these numbers given. And so what this trade type represents is that when the market is moving, the market is going to move in this box. But if you buy it, you are going to be in a trade. But if the market goes out of this box, then the trades you took will be lost. And the only thing they do here is buy. They don't sell on this particular trade type. And so, for an example, I'll just open up a trade here, buy, and my stake is $2 and my take profits is $10. And as I have opened a trade, you are going to see how this trade moves. Yes, of course it is moving now. You can see that while this trade is moving and in within the range of this box, it is yielding us the profit. But if this trade goes out of this box, we can lose a trade. But then we saw it go out one time, two times, three times. It didn't stop us out. If it was going to stop us out, then this green box will have immediately turned into a red box and it would have yielded a loss for us. And yes, as it is going, we are making this profits little by little, and it is going to reach our take profit. We are in $8 profit, and yes, we made 10 US dollar. It was a winner trade. This is how you make accumulators. This is how you make use of accumulators. This is how accumulators trades are being taken. And it is that easy to making a profit. Yes, while explaining what this strategy and this trading type looks like, you saw the box go red, which would have meant that if we hadn't closed that trade, we would have been in a loss. We would have been in a loss of, we would have lost everything. The loss works like if you were in a profit of $5, $8, and even though your take profit was $10, but if the market showed you a red, if the box turned red, every trade you've taken will go into loss. So if you are the type who is trading with $2 and aiming to make $20, even when the box went in your direction and everything was going well, and then you got to the point $19 and eventually went red, you are going to lose everything. So I would take another trade to show you what this trade looks like, and so you can decide if this is the type of trade you want to be taking or you want to take the others I will be showing you. Boom, this was what happened. We saw the chart, the market went out of the box, which gave us a loser trade. Of course, out of the $10 we made not so long, we only lost $2. And this is how this trade looks like. Of course, I would have taken another one, but that would have been just teaching you about this one. I have 8 minutes to discuss this video. This would have just been to show you. I would show you another one, and in another video I'll be going live on this trade type, and so to be showing us how that or how much we can make from trading this particular trade type, and now that over the time we can rise in serious profits and not loss. So therefore we're going to another trade type, the other one which we call the vanilla. The vanilla call to put works as thus. If we call it, if we call this asset, we're just going to trade it, and then our stake price was 2 USD, and our strike is going to be basing on how long the time goes. And if we called, we also bought, we only buy on this one. Of course, the market is going to be moving, and while it is moving for 3 minutes, we are going to then decide what type of movement it made. There is no specific thing for this. It is not going to be in a loss or in a profit. This is basically a luck game. This is something you can do if you are trading. If you have little capital, if you have $10, you can try your $2 in this trading pairs, this trading type of you know analysis. You can see it was in a loss, but now we are going into profit. And we know all we did was call. We basically just called. And in 3 minutes' time, this asset might range and range and range, and afterward give us a profit. Call to put is another way to trade the market, but then if you don't know how it works, you might not know how it goes. Entry spot 613.75, strike 613.75. Our total profit or loss is 0.82 USD, and we saw it increasing and decreasing in its value, but our time still remains a minute. And so while the trade runs, I'm going to go to another pair. I'm going to go to another trade type and teach you how those ones work. So we do not waste all of our teaching time on this particular course. But just so you've seen how it goes, you've seen how they trade it, you see how it works. Okay, so we're gonna go to tubers, and we're going to see how tuber works. Of course, many of these trading type have not used them. We are both exploring the market together. But while I do them and after I am done, you can choose what type of trading suits you best, because a trader needs to know what suits him best in order to make profit in the market. So therefore, after trading this two ball, it was up, only up for all of this type of trades. This type of trade is divided into three. This is it. Two balls vanilla. It's new. They're all new, and so this would basically mean that the market just gives us money by just buying. Of course, we don't know what drives the market while we are doing this. All we just did was buy up tubers, and we see the one we did last. We made $10. It was fast, but these ones, in my opinion, are moving very slow in profitability. And so, if I was going to tell you or teach you how to make a decision, I would have suggested you trade the first one. And of course, the two ball consists of two price movements. Let us go back and check the call to put if it also has another way of moving. Then we're going to decide if this asset is sort of buying and selling. And so if we put, it means we are going down. So if we put and it goes down, If we call and it goes up, it means we are losing. But if we call and it goes down, it means we are winning. So call to put minus us 2 USD, and now we put and our range is 3 minutes. Our time range we are making the trades is within 3 minutes, and that is for the call to put. And if we go to tubers as well, we can check out what tuber is. We can check out what tuber is. Okay, tuber has a up and tuber has a down. Of course, every time I use any of this unknown trading system, I like to use the default time frames there. I like to use the default strategy. I don't want to create mine. I just use what they use and anticipate that they give me money at the end of the day. Anybody who works with deriv has a future with deriv. Deriv used to pay. Deriv used to pay when you use defaults. They set it down for us to use, and if we use it, we can be anticipatious of the future. And after two bus, we have another which is multipliers. Multipliers and the other ones I will teach in the next video I will be making. But for the sake of this particular video, I am going to end it after 2 minutes. But before I do so, we are going to go back to the trades we took and see how profitable we are getting, or how loser profitable we are getting, or loser profited we are getting. On this one, we staked $6 and our contract value is 5.23. We're at a loss of 0.70 USD, which is 77 cents. US dollar. We staked this one for $2 and we're in a total profit of 0.54 USD. And we staked this one $2 and we're in a loss of 0.47. And we staked $2 here and we're in a profit with a profit of 1.78 USD. Resell not offered, which means that you cannot resell that particular one. And this is to show you what these things works like. If you want to try them out, you can try them out. But if you don't know all of this exists in there, we are here to show you. I'm showing you that they exist, and from how that I traded them, you can also look out to trade them and also see if they work for you or not. So the purpose of this video is to show you this thing and in existence and there, and they work sometimes. And you see, all you need to do is keep risking those 2 USD. uh the first trade we took was a take profit, was a win. And if we keep doing this, staking $2 and anticipating for 1:10, our future is going to be bright. Thank you for watching this video. Bye for now.